When I start a project, I generally don't distinguish between presets or original sounds. I first look what the project needs. Then I see what I have available in sounds, whether I want to create new sounds or redesign existing ones. But there's always a customization phase. There's always a phase of exploring sounds, grouping sounds and collecting sounds for the purposes of the project before I do anything else. Sound customization to me is part of writing, so I consider this part of composition. I think that the customization of your setup of your sounds creates a language and vocabulary, and it's the vocabulary of the project that you're working on. And depending how complex your idea or your concept of that is, it could take a longer or a shorter time. The purpose of sounds in your writing is that of a personal function to fit your concept and your purpose for this particular composition. It's part of the creative process now that selection sometimes is more important than creation, comparable to photography, where it's more important to catch the right moment than it is to have 50,000 pictures. It's which is the right picture. And in general, I think that's true in music, but it starts at the beginning of your process, which is sound selection. If you will, sound design is the next step after the studio, so that the sound design that you create for a project is really a fully integrated part of the creative design, the concept. I quite often work with sound designers actually, who do musical sound design for a specific project, and to me this is the same as hiring a musician. It's the same process. You hire somebody because you respect their creativity and they contribute to the project so that the end result will be more unique and will be creatively more interesting. In HALion, I particularly like the sound engine. Similar to Cubase, everything starts with the sound engine. Every software product depends on a good sounding sound engine. Nuendo and Cubase were the first sequencers and audio editors to truly sound good in surround, and the same is true for HALion. And in addition to that, the ability to drag 5/1 interleaved samples into HALion is unique. And in film music plays a particularly important role because we work a lot in surround, and we have a lot of surround samples and proprietary samples that we can't do much with, but we can do something with them when we can drag them directly into HALion and use them in real time. I also find the interface design straightforward and quick, which in daily operations is absolutely essential in film music where we don't have much time. So it's a quick tool, it sounds great, and I can use 5/1 samples.